Nadia Dunn. Welcome to IDX TV. We're here at the Package Fulfillment, Logistics and Delivery Expo in Cincinnati, and I'm delighted to be joined by Van from Harbour. Van, thanks so much for being here. Now, tell us a bit about Harbour and your role in the company.
I'm the general manager of Future Lockers at Luxor One. Luxor One is a package management company based here in the United States. We have over 8,500 lockers deployed in the market. We do about 1.5 million deliveries per week through our lockers. We're here at the expo today, kind of releasing one of our new lockers that we've been working on. Really excited to kind of talk to you today about it. It's the first time we released it to the public, and my role's really been on the R&D side of this new product we've been working on. I'm very excited here.
Excellent. Well, we'll hear more about that shortly. But first, could you tell me a bit about the difference between the locker networks in the US and Europe?
Yeah, so the United States is kind of a late adopter to lockers. Like I mentioned earlier, we have 8,500 lockers here in the United States at Luxor One. A lot of those are multifamily apartment buildings and major retailers. Overall, the adoption of lockers in the public sector that you kind of see, in Europe for like InPost and other similar type lockers or pickups or packages, that's currently not available in the United States. The only ones that are really out there you see has been the Amazon locker that's exclusively open to only Amazon to use for deliveries and returns. So that's the big thing in the United States. There's really been no company or carrier rolling out lockers at a grand scale that can be used for multi-carrier locker deliveries or storage.
So, what do you have to do to stay ahead of your competitors like Amazon with their lockers?
Yeah, so staying ahead, Amazon, we call it, it's a competitor, but, Amazon's done a lot of growth of logistics here in the United States, especially with the boom of e-commerce in the last couple of years. So, staying ahead, you mentioned Amazon's competitor. We really don't see them as a competitor. They're actually a company that helps us grow and also helped a locker education. A lot of people still in the United States need more and more locker education of what they can use a locker for. So, but staying ahead of them, the market as a whole, there's a lot of different locker manufacturers out in the market. With us at Luxor One, we position ourselves as a locker innovator. Our founders started multiple locker companies, so we're kind of always ahead of the curve of thinking different ways to leverage lockers, and that's what we're kind of here at the show today releasing.
And you're here at the event releasing your new product, as you said. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, so this new product is what we call a public locker. It's the locker that's really, we kind of coined this word of the physical, connecting the physical internet. This is, the internet is really a broad topic in a lot of different ways to deliver things, but we'll still see the need for people to connect with physical items. The metaverse and these other things are kind of a buzzword, but having these little central hubs that are lockers are a key component for people to connect with physical things. So that's the thing we released at the show is a new public locker network here being released in the United States. This is a network that's very similar to an Amazon type locker that's going to be deployed at convenience stores, grocery stores, and other very convenient locations. What's unique about it, it's open to multi-carriers can then deliver and pick up for lockers. But also what's really the fun part that we see here is empowering these entrepreneurs to create different type of services on top of these lockers. And this really came from our founder, Arik, that's an avid entrepreneur in lockers. He's done laundry lockers, package lockers, and a lot of different things. And how can we help catalyst these entrepreneurs to build services on top of the lockers, not just packages? That could be someone, hey, I want to make an app or a business to exchange keys to an Airbnb, or I can put the keys in the locker. They can go pick up the keys to the locker because some places don't allow smart locks still. And then there's people who may want to, like at this trade show, maybe you had a flight, you got your hotel ended at 2:00, or you gotta go to the trade show and you had to take a flight. You can go put your bag in the locker. So there may be people making bags on it. So we made this locker that's open. It's an open locker for a lot of different use cases. We're very excited to be releasing it here at this show and really see what's going to happen with it.
And what's the feedback you've had from people that have been round to your stand?
A lot of the feedback of the stand is they want to buy our locker. That's what's a little different. Like, hey, how much does this locker cost? And so there's been a little bit of education, like, hey, this is a locker as a service, meaning we charge a usage fee to use the locker. So that's been the fun little feedbacks that one of the gentlemen came to our business. What makes you different from the other locker companies? So there's a lot of different things on the technology and the open side, but one of the fun parts I like saying is, hey, we're not trying to sell you a locker. You can only use the locker when you actually are making revenue or through your service you're offering.
Well, that sounds great, Van.
Mm.
And good luck with the rest of the release and the rest of the event.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me here.
Thanks so much. And thank you for watching IDX TV, brought to you by CCL.